Welcome everyone. Myself Santakumar from SharePoint Designs located in Chennai, India. I'm glad to present our solution for the SharePoint Hackathon, the wonderful 25th anniversary of SharePoint. Before we move on to the solution, let me start with a small story. Every time developer builds a SharePoint intranet page, the first thing they do is not designing the UI. Instead, they spend hours and hours of time in doing repetitive steps like creating SharePoint list, creating document libraries, adding columns, and configuring metadata, deploy web parts, configuring property panel, and set up the page. Only after all of this, the developer can start building the actual page. So, we asked ourselves a simple question. Why are developers spending hours setting up infrastructure for something that should take a minute? And that question led us to build our solution. Our idea was very simple. Single button could automatically do all the things. So instead of hours of manual setup, everything happens instantly. That's exactly what we built. One-click intranet page builder. With one click, the system automatically sets up the entire page infrastructure with necessary assets. And the best part is the developer doesn't have to do anything manually. Now let me show you how this works. Here we have a simple setup report. You can see a single button called Apply Template under current username with the greeting message. Now when I click this button, the system starts an automated setup process. Behind the scenes, it will create SharePoint list, configure the record columns, create document libraries, deploy SPFX reports, configure property pan settings, generate the SharePoint page layout. Once the setup is ended, you can see the option to navigate to the newly created page. This process will take a minute. Click on this checkbox and select this button. This is the newly created page. Now let's go to the site contents. You can see that the system has automatically created common tools, facilities list, holidays list, top navigation list. Each list already contains the required columns and configuration with mockup data. No manual setup is needed. Now let's go to the site pages. You can see that the system automatically generates markup news with news category 2. Now let's open the newly created homepage. You can see the page already contains top navigation report, welcome banner report, common tools report, news report, facilities report, holidays report, calendars report. Each reports connect with respective SharePoint list. Everything is already connected to the correct data sources. Behind the scene, our system uses SPFX framework to build reusable web parts. Make SharePoint operations like list creation, library creation, column creation. SharePoint page APIs to automatically build a page layout. All of these are orchestrated through a single automation engine triggered by one button. This solution provides massive benefits. Time saving. Setup time reduced from hours to seconds. Developer productivity. Developers can focus on building better user experiences. Standardization. Every SharePoint page follows the same architecture and best practices. Scalability. Organizations can deploy new intranet pages instantly. So today we showed how a complex multi-hour SharePoint setup process can be transformed into something incredibly simple. With just one click, we can create lists, libraries, web parts, and page layout all in seconds. Thank you.